Hello aspirants, welcome back to our channel FoodTech Online. Hope you all are doing good. Since we know that the notification for the examination of Jharkhand's Food Safety Officer has been released out, so we have started a series for Jharkhand's Food Safety Officer examination for the important questions. So let us proceed with the questions. One more thing, that before starting this video, that actually this video series is specific for Jharkhand's Food Safety Officer examination only, but if you are preparing for other food safety officer examination also, you can watch this video since the questions are important for all the food safety officer examination. So our first question is, mycotoxin is produced by, so my options are Aspergillus flavus, then Penicillium, wait, why the options are not coming? Yes, Coxella burnetii, and option number D is all. So over here my correct option will be option number A, that is Aspergillus flavus. So we know that Aspergillus flavus, it is known for producing the mycotoxins, particularly the alpha toxins. Okay, next, Penicillium species, actually this Penicillium, it can produce mycotoxins such as ochratoxin A and betulin. Wait, I'll write. So Aspergillus for alpha toxins. Then Penicillium, it's for ochratoxin A, and betulin. Okay, next, Coxella burnetii. So Coxella burnetii, actually it is not typically associated with any mycotoxin productions, we can say. Actually it is a bacteria that can cause Q fever. So it basically causes a disease, that is Q fever. Okay, so over here my correct option will be option number A, that is Aspergillus flavus. Next, question number 2, rennin is a, so options are protein, enzyme, fatty acid or antibiotic. So rennin, we know that rennin, it is an enzyme. Specifically it is a proteolytic enzyme. So option number B is my correct option. So rennin is specifically a proteolytic enzyme. Okay, proteolytic enzyme, actually that can play a key role in the coagulation of milk during the cheese production. Okay, next question. Question number 3, the color of anthocyanin at low pH is, so options are red, blue, green or brown. So my correct option will be option number A, that is red. So the color of anthocyanin at low pH is typically the red actually it is typically red in color. So anthocyanins, these are water soluble pigments. So anthocyanins are basically water soluble pigments. Water soluble pigments. Okay. Actually this can also be a question also. Water soluble pigment, which may be found in the plant or responsible, actually it produces a color such as red, purple, blue for various fruits and flowers or in the leaves. So this color, actually it can change depending on the pH of the environment, with red being the prominent in its acidic conditions. So over here my correct option will be option number A. Next question number 4, angle of repose of wheat grain is, so options are 27, 37, 47 or 57. Actually angle of repose, it is the steepest angle of descent or dip relative to the horizontal plane to which the material is been piled up or without the slumping. So actually this angle of repose for wheat grain is typically, it ranges from 27 to 35 degree. So it typically ranges from 27 to 35 degree. So among the following option, the one which can fit over here is option number A, that is 27. So my correct option is A. Next, question number 5. So father of canning is, so my options are Nicholas Appert, Pablos, Huang Chang or Amdirchov. So the father of canning, is option number A, that is Nicolas Appert. He is actually a French chef as well as a confectioner who invented this method of preserving food by sealing the food in an airtight container in the early 19th century, and his work actually laid the foundation for the modern food preservation, and he earned, so that's why he earned the name that is father of canning. So Nicolas Appert, he is known as father of canning. So option number A will be my correct option. Next, question number 6. The visible range for spectrophotometer is, so my options are option number A, that is 400 to 800 nanometer, 200 to 400 nanometer, 800 to 1200 nanometer, or none of the option. So over here my correct option will be A, that is 400 to 800 nanometer. Actually the visible range for spectrophotometer, it spans from 400 to 800 nanometer. Actually this range corresponds to the wavelength of the light that are visible to the human eye. It actually encompasses the color of the rainbow that form from the violet to the red. So we know a term that is Vibgyor. So from the term violet to the red. So over here my correct option will be option number A, that is 400 to 800 nanometer. Next question number 7. When milk is coagulated, the part that remains is called. So my options are casein, whey, both, or none of the above. Okay, so when milk is coagulated, the part that remains is called what? Okay, so we know that curd actually it consists of casein protein along with some we can say fat as well as some minerals. Okay, and the whey, it is a liquid portion that separates from the casein during the coagulation process. So I want you all to comment me down the correct option for this question. So what will be the correct one? The curd actually casein is the solid part and whey is the liquid part. So I want you to comment me down the correct option for this question. Okay. Next, question number 8. Pectin is precipitated by. So my options are alcohol, ammonium hydroxide, petroleum ether, or all. So pectin, acha, what is pectin? So pectin actually it is a polysaccharide. So what is pectin? Pectin is a polysaccharide which is found basically in the cell walls of the plant. Cell walls of the plants. Okay. And basically this pectin, it is commonly used as a gelling agent in food processing industries. So commonly it is used as a gelling agent. Okay, so pectin actually it can be precipitated out using various methods including this alcohol or ammonium hydroxide, but precipitation through this alcohol method is very common in the industrial scales. So ammonium hydroxide, but it can also be used during the for the precipitation of the pectin under certain conditions, but the common one is the alcohol, is through alcohol. That is option number A. So pectin actually it is precipitated out using both the methods, that is with alcohol or with ammonium hydroxide, but the common one is the alcohol. That is why correct option will be A, this alcohol. Next, question number 9. The biological value of egg is, so my options are 93, 63, 73, and 43. So actually this biological value, that is BV of a protein, it is a measure of the proportion of the absorbed protein from a food source that becomes incorporated into the protein of the organism's body. So the biological value for the egg, actually it is the highest among any of the food. So over here my correct option will be 93. That is option number A will be my correct option. Next, option number A will be my correct option. Next, question number 10. Saffron is obtained from dash of the flowers. So options are petal, stigma, stamen, or leaflets. So what is the scientific name of the saffron? That is Crocus sativus. Okay, Crocus sativus. So options are petals, stigma, stamens or leaflets. So over here my correct option will be that is the stigma. Next. Question number 11. The test bird have a life cycle of dash days. So options are 15, 30, 60 or 90. So the test birds, like many other cells in our body, it has a short life cycle. Actually it has a turnover around 10 to 15 days. So over here my correct option will be A, that is 15. Next. Question number 12. Rhodopsin is a mixture of, so options are opsin and 11-cis retinol, rhodopsin and opsin, it is not a mixture, and none. Okay. So rhodopsin actually it is a protein. So rhodopsin it is a protein which is found in the rod cells of the retina. Where it is found? It is found in the rod cells of the retina. Okay. And actually this is essential for the low light conditions, and it consists of two main components. What are the components? First one is the opsin, and opsin it is a protein. Okay, it is a protein. And next one is the 11-cis retinol. So 11-cis retinol, actually it is a light sensitive molecule that is derived from vitamin A. So it is a light sensitive molecule that is derived from vitamin A. Okay. So my correct option is option number A, that is opsin and 11-cis retinol. So rhodopsin, it is a mixture of opsin and 11-cis retinol. So option number A is my correct option. Next, question number 13, banana-like flavor. So options are malic acid, limonene, isoamyl alcohol or tartaric acid. So over here my correct option is C, that is isoamyl. Okay. So banana-like flavor. So the compound that is responsible for the characteristic banana-like flavor is the isoamyl acetate. Okay, not isoamyl alcohol. So therefore over here my correct option is C, that is isoamyl alcohol. Next question number 11, 14. So which of the following is not a central tendency? So options are mean, median, mode or standard deviation. So over here, okay, what is central tendency? Actually central tendency, it measures describes the central or the typical value in a data set. So over here my mean, median and mode, these all are the measure of central tendencies. They represent the way different ways of summarizing the central value or the typical values of a data set, whereas the standard deviation, so standard deviation is not a measure of the central tendency. Instead we can say that this standard deviation, it is a measure of the dispersion or the spread of data point about the around the medians. So among the following, option number D will be my correct option, since this standard deviation, it is a measure. So standard deviation, it is a measure of the dispersion, or we can say spread of data point around the mean. Okay. So over here my correct option will be option number D, that is standard deviation. Next question number 15, which among the following has the lowest penetration power? So my options are X-rays, gamma rays, microwaves and number D, that is infrared waves. rays. So among the following options which have been provided, so option number C, that is microwave, it has the lowest penetration power. So microwaves actually they have longer wavelength compared to the gamma rays, X-rays and the infrared rays. So microwaves are generally less penetrating and they often absorb by the materials with higher water content such as the food rather than passing through them. So over here my correct option will be C, that is microwaves. Next question. So question number 16. The immunity with which a person is born is, so my options are innate, acquired, adaptive or none. So the immunity with which a child has been born and it is naturally present within him or her without prior exposure to the pathogens, it is known as the innate immunity. That is option number A will be my correct option. Actually it provides a barrier first line defense against the infections, and also it includes the physical barriers like the skins as well as the cellular or the molecular defenses that are always ready to respond to the pathogens. Okay, so over here my correct option will be option number A, that is innate immunity. Next question number 17. The TSS of a fruit is measured by, so my options are refractometer, penetrometer, hydrometer and lactometer. So what is TSS? So TSS is total soluble solids. So total soluble solids, it is actually typically it measures the sugar content. Okay, I'll write sugar content. So, and it is measured using the device that is refractometer. So refractometer, it measures the bending of the refraction of light which as it passes through a liquid, which correlates with the concentration of the dissolved solid in the sample. So over here my correct option is A, that is refractometer. Question number 18. Which enzyme is responsible for the browning of cut fruits and vegetables? So my options are polyphenol oxidase, that is PPO, amylase, lipase or proteinase. So over here my correct option is A, that is polyphenol oxidase enzyme. Okay. So this enzyme actually is responsible for browning of cut fruits and vegetables. So what happens when a fruit or the vegetable is cut, or we can say damaged, the enzyme that is PPO, polyphenol enzyme, it reacts with the phenolic compound which is present in the tissue of this plant and fruits or vegetables, which will lead to the formation of the brown pigment, and this brown pigment which is known as melanin. So melanin, so it is a brown pigment. So this whole process is commonly known as enzymatic browning. So whole process is known as enzymatic browning. So this is important. So over here my correct option is A, that is polyphenol enzymes, PPO. Next, question number 19. Which of the following is a preservation technique? Okay. So options are fermentation, pickling, both or none. So over here my correct option will be C, that is both. So we know what is fermentation. So fermentation actually it involves the usage of microorganisms. Actually what happens in this, the microorganisms, it produces a change in the food product, like conversion of sugars into acids and alcohols, which will preserve the food from getting spoiled. Next, pickling. So pickling actually it involves the preservation of food in the acidic environment. For example, using the vinegar or the citrus juices, we can inhibit the growth of the microorganisms. So we can preserve the food product. So over here my correct option will be C, that is both. Option number C is my correct option. Okay. Next. Okay. My correct option is option number C, since both the methods are correct. Next question number 20. Which one is class 1 preservative? So options are sorbates, carbonates, salts and benzoates. So among the following, option number C will be my correct option. So salt is my class 1 preservative. So other examples of class 1 preservatives are like sugar, spices, edible oils, etc. Okay. So class 1 preservative, option number C will be my correct option. Next, question number 21. Carbonated drinks and water is packaged in. So options are PET, PS, polyamide and none. So over here my correct option is A, that is PET. So actually PET stands for polyethylene tetra. Okay, so actually this PET, it is a lightweight, durable, transparent plastic materials. That is why it is commonly used in the packaging industries, because it acts as an excellent barrier. Actually, it has an excellent barrier properties, resistance against the carbonation pressures. That's why this PET plastic has been used. So over here my correct option is A. Next, question number 22. Kernel weight of rice is. So options are 10 to 20 mg, 20 to 30 mg, 30 to 40 mg or 40 to 50 mg. So the kernel weight of rice, it can vary depending on the variety of growing conditions and on the other factors also. But typically this kernel weight, it ranges from 20 to 30 mg. That is option number B will be my correct option. Next, question number 23. Which of the following is used as adhesive in laminates? Okay, so options are silicate, starch, caseins or whey. So adhesives which are used in the laminates, often it contains synthetic resins or the natural polymers that provide the strong bonding properties between them. So among the following options, that is silicate, starch, caseins or whey, option number B, that is starch, is commonly used as an adhesive laminates. So starch based as adhesive laminates, these are widely used in various industries, including the we can say the paper industries or wood processings, for their adhesive properties. And even it also has one plus point, that it is biodegradable. So over here my correct option is B, that is starch. Next. Next, question number 24. Which of the following cannot be prevented by the consumption of probiotics? So options are urinary tract infections, digestive disorders, respiratory disorders or all. So consumption of probiotics, actually it can provide us various health benefits. Particularly it is related to our digestive health, but it cannot prevent all the types of disorders which has been listed over here, that is the urinary tract infections or digestive disorders or the respiratory disorders. While we can say that this probiotics, it can support our digestive health and can may help prevent certain digestive disorders. So over here option number D will be my correct option, that among all these three, none of them can be prevented by the consumption of this probiotics. So question number 25. Which among the following is an amphiteric in nature? Okay, so options are carbohydrates, proteins, fats and fibers. So over here among the following options, option number B will be my correct option. What is amphoteric? So amphoterics, these are the substances that can act on both acids as well as bases. Okay, it can act on both acids as well as bases, means they can donate or accept protons depending on the pH of the environment. So protein, actually it contains both acidic, so protein, it contains the carboxylic carboxyl, so carboxyl, that is acidic, and it also contains basic, that is the amine, it is basic. So these two functional groups in their structure allowing them to exhibit the amphoteric behavior. So what is amphoteric? These are the substances that can act on both acids and bases, and since protein, it contains the carboxyl group as well as the amino group. That's why this amine group, that's why it is amphoteric in nature. So over here my correct option will be B. So with this we have completed few important questions of food safety officer examination, that is Jharkhand food safety officer examination. And if you want to practice more such questions, then you can install our app. So the link is in the description box for you all. And if you are preparing for other food related examination, then over here all you will get different sections, so you can practice over here also. And if you like this video, you can share with this your friends, you can hit the like button. So with this, thank you and enjoy learning.